I am joined now by Mr. Tomer Sagi, this co-founder and CEO of EyeKnow AI. Just here to recap the spring 2022 semester. Mr. Sagi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you.
Doing well, thank God. Happy to have you here. So the first question I want to ask you is, what is your company? How is it founded? And what's its mission?
So the company's name is EyeKnow AI, and basically the mission that I've set forth for the company is to be able to protect our loved ones in any caring situation or setting that they are in. So that includes people that are helpless or powerless. And we are basically building algorithms to automatically detect abuse or aggression from security cameras at this point.
So what did you think of your experience working with the Yeshiva University Innovation Lab? And how do you feel that the Yeshiva University Innovation Lab has helped your company grow?
Okay, well, the experience that I've had was working, basically being interviewed by a few students as part of one of the programs that you've run. So I was interviewed as far as what the company does and what are our goals and what would be our, to what extent we would like to penetrate and to enter the U.S. market with our value proposition and our solution. So I was interviewed by a group of students, which was it was a good experience. And then there was some work that was done in the background, and then I was presented a report of the analysis that was done. So so the report was interesting because the report itself, I think there was two, but the main report that I remember, it had a lot of insights as far as the they conducted a lot of I think it's called deep interviews or deep thinking. I can't remember the term now, but they conducted a lot of insights as far as the feeling and thinking of the potential buyers of this type of solution. And that provided a very interesting insight into a few other avenues of thought processes that maybe I haven't thought about for trying to approach owners of care facilities or other key personas in care facilities. So that provided some interesting insights, I would say, as far as the process itself of interviewing and flushing out some new insights. So I think that's the key value that I extracted from this from memory.
What's the plan going forward based on what you got from working with the Innovation Lab? And did you get anything from your experience with the lab, whether a strategy or a tactic, or as you mentioned, any insights that you plan on applying to your business or product or marketing strategies in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. So some of the insights that I remember extracted from it is some of the feelings associated with wanting or using this type of solution. And I'll definitely take that into some of our marketing collateral or marketing materials in brochures, website, or even email signatures and so on, to be able to more specifically, influence or assist us in selling to these type of people. And naturally, over phone calls and qualification of prospects and leads, I'll definitely take that into account. And I would like to think that this would, we haven't actually gone out and tried these practically, but it's definitely part of our playbook that we will use moving forward into the sales cycles of the US market.
What was it like working with your student interns?
The interaction itself seemed very good, very professional. They presented themselves really well. They seemed to be engaged and very interested, and genuinely wanted to really understand what we're doing as a business and see if they can really help us. So I think it was overall a very positive experience.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to Tom, Maria, Grant, or the Innovation Lab team or the students regarding your experience?
Yeah, sure. So to Tom and Maria, overall the engagement was excellent. Talking to me, explaining what the process is about, and I guess towards the end, also trying to get me on board into a final call and a presentation, which is great. So I think that there is a lot of value and a lot of interesting activities as an entrepreneur, as a company that I could get.
Mr. Tomer Sagi, the CEO and co-founder of EyeKnow AI. Mr. Sagi, thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate it.